It's been a year since we've been to the High Hopes. Had a lot of floods this year. So we're gonna go check this out. I did find some good gold over here. Wish us some luck that we get anything. I don't know if I'm gonna work the culvert part. We'll just have to see. Or if there was a lot of black sands down low before the culvert. That's really my mission today, is just go grab some buckets from there. But if it did flood and there's lots of material back in the culvert, then we will make that determination. I'm flipping this camera around, show you where you and I are gonna go today. We'll see you over there. We are here, got a little break in the weather, a little high front moved in, so that's good. It's kind of getting cold here. I'm gonna have to put on my little jacket here in a second. I'm gonna go grab some tools, vacuum, and at least one bucket. We'll go down there and scope it out. Might as well carry something with us while we go, and we'll take a look at this and see exactly kind of what we may think we're gonna do over here. Added a couple new stickers to the crew over here. Of course, we got all the regular ones, but there's that guy and Operation Four Paws. We've got the vacuum, we've got a bucket here. Got to get all this dug out over here, get this backpack out. That's where I keep all my crevicing and other little hand tools. She's kind of stuck in here this morning. Maybe if the sun comes up, it will get a little bit warmer. 'Tis the season, you guys know how it is. It's always a challenge trying to figure out how to get down here without breaking a kneecap. Oh boy. So this has changed here. Really good rocky material entering into the culvert. Now, the last time I was here, see, all of this dirt is now level with that metal. Before, it used to be sunken in, and that's where I thought I would come and take the sample. But look, here is just a bunch of new kind of fresh gravels. It didn't fill it in completely. So what do? Should I flip a quarter? You can see how these are all cleaned out to about there. Then the material starts to, it's all full again. Now on the first 6 riffles over here before, I pulled out 0.70, almost 1/10 of a gram. I guess what we can do is, do we take buckets from over here or do we clean out the culvert? Man, I'm leaning more towards cleaning out the culvert personally. We can flip a rock though. This side has more green on it than this one. Let's see what this baby, green is culvert, blue will get material from here. That is the green side. We'll leave it to the rock. We'll get the samples out of the culvert. One thing that I wanted to come back and do a mission just all by itself was this crack where the culvert meets the concrete. I didn't clean that out all that well, but if gold can get up over this crack, there's gotta be some gold in there. So maybe we'll do a little bit of extra focusing here. We'll get this backpack thrown off. Get our tools out, get to scraping this material into some buckets. We'll see what happens here. I spaced the classifier, so I'm gonna go grab that in my little jacket and we will get to work over here. Oh shoot. I didn't check to see if my battery on this vacuum is worth a darn. Oh goody. It's got 3 out of 4 bars. We're gonna get some gloves put on so we don't get our little fingers cut all up. I need my little rounded gardening trowel. Works amazing for this kind of stuff. We're gonna get rid of a bunch of these big rocks in here, and man, this quartz over here just looks delish. I gotta say, nice dry material this time of year is pretty hard to come by. This is really, really nice. Can't beat it. Make it easy for the vacuum. Make it easy for classifying. That usually doesn't happen. The other times I've been here, everything's rock hard and totally frozen. That has made it real tough, if you know what I mean. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of material in here. We may only end up with one bucket over here. So I stopped where I stopped the last time. I kind of threw everything, made big piles, made that pile. I got a little bit left of that pile. Need to get that thrown in the bucket. Whew, almost a half bucket already. So that's what we'll do. This one, I was talking about a culvert a while back and how this rust on here, it's looking pretty good now because I scraped the heck out of it at one time. You see this rust here, it's very porous, and you can actually see a little rock right there stuck in it. And when I was cleaning this thing out, I had actually found a little tiny piece of gold stuck in the rust. I know. All of this out here is just so much work. It's incredible to get it all cleaned up and do everything exactly the way it's supposed to be. Being very thorough, I guess, is the best word for it. Who is over here? Nice to see that that sticker's still around. I'm gonna get these piles picked up, classified. I'll get to vacuuming. I'm probably gonna move some of this dirt back a little bit because I want to focus the vacuum on that lip also. Whew. It is starting to get warm. Watch out for those bolts, dude. They're gonna knock you in your ass. Moving all that dirt. Shaking this bucket has got me hot. Throw that over there. That is a full bucket, almost 5 gallons. Ooh. Now it's time for this old noisy son of a buck. Sometimes this little nozzle comes in handy. Sometimes it's just more problematic and makes it clog up. You know what time it is? It's hammer time. We're gonna get to sucking all this up. Oh, a little roly-poly. I hope I don't get that in the vacuum. Let me get this job done, guys, and I'll be back. So, yeah. Look at all that in there. It's got clogged up, as usual. This little old cheesy vacuum works great, but it's not the best one on the market, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I'm talking about at this lip. There's the concrete. Here's the metal. Look how far in my knife can go. And I'm just barely poking it in here. I can guarantee you that this is just loaded full of gold probably. Some point or another, I may come back over here and just put some silicone across here maybe, just to keep the gold from getting lost down in here, and to where it'll hit this first riffle and I can suck it out easy. Kind of sucks because this concrete angles down and you kind of pull the material out of this crack and it wants to fall down there, so I'll have to suck across there too. A lot of it is just really packed in here pretty tight. My pocket knife's doing a pretty good job of it, but I don't have necessarily, well, you know, maybe I do have a little crevicing tool that can get in there. Let me check it out. Bought this cheesy screwdriver, and it's a flathead, and I bent one at this angle so it's a sharp point, and then the other one's bent like this, a little thicker to where I could scoop material out. But it's getting in here pretty good, pulling the stuff out. We'll see how deep the vacuum can suck it. You got to be very delicate right here, because you don't want to pry on it really hard and the gold to go flying off on you all crazy. You kind of have to go slow. Oh, just like that. See, it popped it and the dirt went flying. I should have put a piece of plastic right here or something, but that's all right. I think I've got this one cleaned out just about as much as I can here, as far as I'm willing to go as it stands. It's Sunday over here. Got lots of chores to get done as usual. Time to get this stuff sucked up. We'll take a look at this crack after I'm all done. Okay, one thing or another, I always put this mic underneath my shirt, and there's a magnet that goes underneath. I look down, the DJI mic is on the culvert, have no idea where the magnet went. It's not my clothes, it's not hooked to the keys anywhere, it's not on the culvert. I have no clue where that baby disappeared off to. It's like poof, Houdini magic. Let me grab our tripod. I need to put on my jacket, but here's the finished product over here. Clean as a whistle, nice and spotless. We will see what happens over here with this. Got to carry that bucket back, as you guys know. Wish us luck on this one. We'll see what we end up getting. I'm gonna throw the jacket back on, get all the tools put up, taken way back up over to the truck, and when you and I get home, we'll see exactly what we find in this vacuum and bucket. It is Tuesday night after work, couple days later. Yeah, I'm trying to pull this off. We got storm clouds. It's getting a little bit cooler. I think my water is gonna start to be freezing in my bin over there. Found my magnet for my mic. It was actually stuck on the stupid screwdriver. So when I was using it, it got up close and attached itself to the screwdriver. So that was good. Not so sure how long this video's getting to be and how I'm gonna play this one out. I'm gonna run the stuff here. I have two samples, right? One from the vacuum and then the other one, that other full bucket. I'd like to run them separately just to know the differences. Once we get to that point in the game, I'll bring you back, show you what we got in these pans. Here's what was in the vacuum. Got to run that other bucket here in a minute. After we get this panned out, see what's going on with what happened in that vacuum. We'll get this puppy all panned out. Beautiful looking stuff. Check that out. All kinds of tiny bits of quartz all over the place. Time to smash out some jams. See you guys back here in just a few seconds. Vacuum sample, a zip zero, nada, got a skunk there. That's pretty surprising. I was kind of hoping for something out of there. I'll be back, guys. We gotta go do that other bucket. Here's what we got from the full bucket. Lots of black sands. This one's gonna be a pain in the butt. While I was washing the sluice out, I could have sworn I saw a pretty good sized chunk of some, looked like a wire gold piece. It was just being hosed out, barely caught it out of the side of my eye. Let's hope for the best on that. This one's gonna take me a while, I can guarantee. Let me get it panned down most of the way. We will slam out fast forward once again and see you at the bitter end. Wow, we've encountered a big fat stinky skunk. I had no gold up here. This is my insurance policy just to pan through this stuff again. Don't think I'm gonna find any. That piece that I thought I was being hopeful. We'll shoot through this and just see if possibly I did miss a little something. And I see, oh, there is one. Not so sure if y'all can see that one little tiny piece right there. I'll let that little piece go back to the gold gods. We'll give this a spin. First couple times we went there, I'm sure I talked about who knows how long it takes for this culvert to replenish itself. Who knows? It may not only get but 0.70 of a gram every 20 years. Who knows if anybody's ever even gone to go clean out that culvert. I can tell you this with 100% certainty. It sure doesn't replenish after only 1 year. We'll keep this pipe on our list of things to do. We won't go back to that one for 2 years. Appreciate the heck out of you guys. Thanks for coming along on the ride. We'll see you guys again next Tuesday. Y'all have a great day. Gold Pan and Suntan over and out.